Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Mike, and this is For the Record. I hope you enjoy those product review videos that I've been doing. I have a blast doing them. Excuse me. You know, my nose wasn't itchy. Excuse me, wasn't itchy whatsoever until I just turned the camera on. So anyway, the product review videos that I do. Again, I thank you for watching them. I thank you for commenting. I fully enjoy doing them. It's a nice little thing that I'm able to show those products and recommend. And I actually have a few more planned, so keep an eye open for those. So this video, the now famous Barnes & Noble record sale, the 50% off record sale that they're having. I was blown away. You know, I am a member of Barnes & Noble, and I'm kind of surprised because I never, as far as I know, I never got an email, any messaging on my, social media or anything like that. This really, it's because of all of you doing the videos, and myself now. Hopefully somebody watches this and gets wind of this big sale that Barnes & Noble is having. But I guess probably about, I believe it was around January 1st, give or take, when the sale started. Around January 1st, maybe just before it. Not really, I don't know the exact date, but somewhere around there, because that's when I started seeing some of these videos that everybody's been posting. So it got my attention. It took me a few days to get there. And I'm glad it went. I only have 3 albums to show, but I do plan on going back. In Rhode Island, where I'm at, the associate said that and I don't know if it's the same across the country, but where I'm at, the associate, let me rewind, as of today, January 5th of 2020, the sale is going to be for about another 3 weeks, and then they're going to have, believe it or not, you may or may not be aware, I was actually blown away. The associate had said that there's going to be a 75% section eventually. So I definitely plan on going back. I'm sure I'm going to be buying more. I'm just unclear if they're going to be adding to that 50% sale as time goes. You know, they'll take certain records and then add them to that sale, which would be kind of nice. I already know what's there right now. I just went there yesterday. So anyway, I'm definitely going to keep a close eye on it. I suggest all of you keep a close eye on the sale, because there's a good chance that there's going to be, at least in my area, there's going to be a 75% off section eventually. So very excited about that. But instead of waiting a month or more to show what I've gotten, or what I've relished in a whole 3 records, I just figured I'd do this and then see where I go from here, because if I end up getting more, then I'll just do another video. But I just kind of want to show, because I'm very excited about these, because a couple of them I've eyed up in the past, and I just never pulled the trigger for one reason or another. But one in particular I'm super excited about. But anyway, enough chit chat. You want to see records? So this one is Cheap Trick's Woke Up With a Monster, originally from 1994. This is one that I've actually been eyeing up for quite some time, and again, for one reason or another, I didn't pick it up. So Woke Up With a Monster from 1994, but this was never released on vinyl until now. So I'm super excited to have that. It's not, I don't think it's 180 gram, which is fine. It's not 180 gram vinyl, but the Hype 6 says, "Start your ear off right, Rhino, 2017." So first time on vinyl. Woke Up With a Monster. I've actually listened to this. It's not the Cheap Trick. If you're unfamiliar with this album, it's not the Cheap Trick that I remember hearing. But I guess it must have been, because of the 90s. So definitely a different sound. Next one is I think this is one from 2004. I think this is 2014. This might shock some of you. This is Annie Lennox Nostalgia. I believe it's 2014. I was actually, excuse me, my nose again. I was actually quite impressed with the production of this. You know, it's little things that I'm going to show you that I really like that record companies do. It's a gatefold for one. So a lot of times these record companies cheap out and do low. They don't put much effort into making this album. I mean, the album's a good album, but as far as the album artwork and stuff like that, it's the back. They just kind of chins out. But this one is quite the opposite. They actually did very well. I really like the fact that they went the extra step. And it's a gatefold, and in one of the pockets you have the record, and the other pocket you have your little book here. So this is the booklet. I'm not going to show you every page. It's just a few pages anyway. A couple of pictures, a couple of phrases. This one's one of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Annie Lennox, you know, she's got to be, I don't know how, she's got to be easily in her 70s. I think she's past 60s, but she's just maybe she's not, but anyway. But I think she's absolutely beautiful for somebody her age. And this is actually a nice photo right here. So I guess I am going to show you all the pictures because that's all of it. But yeah, again, I really like the fact that they didn't chins out on this. And this is the record. Okay. This is definitely 180 gram vinyl. Same on the other side, and you know, decent paper sleeve with lined with the plastic, which absolutely fine, no problem with that whatsoever. I see that a lot. I'd rather have that than just the plain paper. But again, Annie Lennox Nostalgia. I listened to this one already, and it's actually really good. It's nice. It's the kind of album that you put on and you just kind of sit back and relax, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something. You know, it's just a very nice, relaxing album. This one is the one I was really excited. This actually retails for like $40, and this one's the Kinks Muswell Hillbillies. This one is originally from 1971. Muswell Hillbillies. The hype sticker says it's the Kinks' acclaimed RCA debut on the debut album for the RCA label, not their debut album from their career, but just from the debut album on the RCA label, and subsequently they eventually, I believe they were dropped from the RCA label. But really nice to have this. About this particular pressing, I believe from 2017 or 14. I can't remember when when the reissue came out. But anyway, it's a double album. You have you have the actual album, and then the other one is the second album is the outtakes. And I really like the fact that they do that. You know, a lot of times with CDs they'll do a vinyl pressing, but on a CD they'll add tracks on the CD. And the fact that they did it with this one is really nice. It's an entire, like I said, the whole record is outtakes. It's includes bonus LP with demos, alternates, 1972 BBC Peel sessions, and more. So this is on 180 gram vinyl, like the classic RCA label. Right, same on both sides. That's the album. And I'd like to find the original pressing of this. That would be great. And then you have, this is the outtakes. Now again, I really like the fact that they did this. It's kind of expensive. It's $40, but half price, $19.99. You can't beat that. I would have if I saw this, I would have picked it up for 40 bucks in a second anyway. I haven't been to Barnes and Noble in quite some time. I've had a few bad instances where I had gone there, and every time, the last few times I had gone, I actually returned a record 3 times. The last time I went there, I asked if I could open the record right there at the register, because every time I purchased it, I bought it, it was warped. It was the same album, warped every time. And I believe one of them was an Elvis reissue. And it was warped. And I was very disappointed, so I stopped going. I was just kind of had a sour taste in my mouth for Barnes & Noble. But again, hadn't been there a while, so I was not expecting this. A lot of us weren't expecting this, but it's nice that they're doing the sale. It's great, it really is. Oh, and this is the just a sheet with some liner notes and the track listing right there. So a lot of us weren't expecting the sale, and because of so many of you and now me, hopefully you're watching this and you're aware of the sale now. Barnes & Noble 50% sale, soon to be a 75% sale. This is the one that I really enjoyed getting the most. Okay, and there's the back cover. So yeah, we got the Kinks, Muswell Hillbillies, Annie Lennox, Nostalgia. Definitely recommend this one, absolutely. And Cheap Trick, just a different sound than I'm used to, but Cheap Trick's Woke Up With a Monster for the first time on vinyl from 1994. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Keep your eyes and ears open. I do have more product review videos coming in the next few weeks, months, whatever. So keep your eyes and ears open for those, and I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing, commenting, and as always, be kind to others. Peace.